handle the most. Shanae want to be on the podcast so bad. Where is she at? All right, last topic, I think. So I ran this question by Ro yesterday. And I had another question that felt similar. So I kind of combined them, Ro. I think I did a good job, but I'm not sure. Asia jumped off, I think. All right. I'm just gonna pose it. Well, restoring the family structure help fix Black America. What this would also entail was getting married early on, getting married because of necessity. So what I mean by getting married older on is like before, maybe during college, right after college, maybe before college. In terms of necessity, men and women thinking they can do this shit alone, we can't. And I think we see the drawbacks of that. And then promiscuity and all that rises, right? We devalue ourselves, men and women, because our principles aren't the same. Now, Asia, you nodding. Make no mistake. If I fuck 10 women and you fuck 10 niggas, you are in the back. Hold on.
Put him in the fucking bathroom. Get him out of here.
We ain't in the same bathroom.
We both whores. We both in the whore section. We both in the whore section.
My bathroom got toilet paper and it got the other thing you can dry your hands with. Your shit, they got newspaper.
Right? We're both in the whore bathroom.
Give you some understanding. It is not the same.
Yes, it is.
Sis, you go. Sis woke. Okay, sis. I see you. Sis, pop this off for me.
Bruh.
Well, restoring family structure help fix a Black community. That includes getting married early on, getting married because of necessity.
Yeah, I kind of wish I would have went through with one of those engagements. I think I'd do better.
Shit like that.
I think I would be so stressed out doing everything by my damn self. So that does get tiring. But it got to get done.
Yeah. Mike, Chief, how long she made that man wait?
13 of them things.
13 years.
Wow.
13 of them things.
So, sis, you think this will help us if we were to try to take on some of those old school principles?
Yeah, I do. I think
the
so.
Marriage and family structure. Okay. What you think, Mary? Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Nah, you good. Go ahead, Mary.
Go ahead, Mary.
I definitely do think family structure overall, would help fix the Black community. I feel like we kind of missed that aspect of it because everybody's so used to the broken home thing. The benefits and the disadvantages of the broken home thing. So I feel like if people do start getting married and focusing on their families and building good families, strong families, that it definitely could change. Again, like the parenting is so different because I've experienced it personally, is so different raising a child with one parent versus raising a child in a 2-parent household. I think people like to ignore that. And that's a big thing. Like fathers need their dad, boys need their dads and girls need their moms.
Word. Okay. So sis, Mary said yes. Anybody disagree? Because the question I layered it because I layered it because there's a lot to answer there. Go ahead, Adrian.
It is a very loaded question and it makes a lot of assumptions by the way it's worded, right? But getting married early on and getting married out of necessity, doing anything out of desperation is not going to be a solution for anything. And that's my necessity, because I have to get married or else. Like, that's a fear tactic. And I don't believe that's a solution-based principle. Early on, I'm not sure what early on means, but I think when you're ready, when you are ready.
I qualified it.
Yeah, again, you may not be ready in college. I heard what you said. Has there been training done? Has there been counseling
Why
done?
you say you don't know what it means if you heard what I said? I qualified it.
Because I asked. Because I said that. Because I did.
Don't act like you didn't
Why
get
you
clarity.
interrupt me? Like, because I did.
I mean, because you trying to act like I ain't clarify the
I've
question.
been quiet all night, though. You know what I'm saying? I've been real respectful.
I'm
and
just
quiet all
saying,
night.
don't act like I ain't clarify the question. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
Go ahead.
and I'm answering it though. So
Put him in the fuck.
Go ahead.
I was like, I'll put that a sound effect right now. Put you in the bathroom. So we have to ensure that they're ready though, emotionally, because you could cause trauma and then it could still end up in divorce. So just because you're getting married early on doesn't mean that you're ready. So I think there has to be some type of training, some type of classes. Like there has to be something before you get married to make sure it's done properly. Just it sounds like arranged marriages just trying to come back in the picture, and I don't agree with that. So
they still exist,
right? Not as much here though. In the United States though, they don't exist as prevalent here in the States as they do over in like India or in China.
But they're successful too, and there's a lot of people in India.
White people do it.
Wait, you think you can be trained for marriage? You said there should be some type of training. So
something you can't just throw two people together. I think there should be some type of counseling. There should be some type of education. So training, education, whatever. There should be some type of. So I can't answer everybody's question at once. So I'll answer one person at one time. Which one? Mary, Shonda, which one?
No, don't answer me because then it's gonna go into a statement, and him don't like that shit.
Okay.
I was asking, what about the rich people that do it?
That doesn't mean that they're successful because they're rich and got married and stayed together. So they can. I don't know if they should have counseling too. I think anybody that enters into a marriage contract should have education first. So just because the rich does it does not make it the right way or that it's right. They need education as well. So I think anybody that gets married needs education first, like understanding who you are as a person, understanding that you can't just walk away when the first time of an argument, making sure you're healthy emotionally. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it, and just putting people together early on because out of necessity to bring back family structure is not the answer. I think some other stuff needs to happen prior to.
But that some of that stuff doesn't work until you're actually in the marriage.
I agree with that, but then people will still walk away if they're not properly prepared and taught. Right.
You can never be prepared for marriage, just like you can never be prepared for kids. Like the before aspect of it.
I go to classes though. I mean, you've been in let me put it this way. I did. When I was pregnant, I went to classes to get somewhat prepared. So I wouldn't be totally a novice. I did. I went to classes before.
They can't teach you though.
It's not about can they teach you. I was prepared. It helped prepare me. And so there are classes, prenatal classes, to prepare parents. So does it teach you everything? Of course not. But does it help prepare in some ways? Yes.
So you feel like that was you feel like whether it be premarital or prenatal, you feel like that was beneficial.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
What was to come?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. When I got my prenatal classes, it helped. So I wasn't totally unaware. And so premarital counseling, I think also would help you not be so unaware, so you're not so surprised when it does happen. Will it tell you every single scenario? Of course not. That's not real life. But will it help you be like, you're gonna get in an argument, or just because he didn't come home? I mean, it gives you different scenarios, right? So I think that it would be very helpful.
So you can do that when you're young, though, right?
You can do that when you're young, but I'm saying, listen, what I said was before that happens early on, the education needs to happen. So you can't just throw two people together. So yes, you can, but make sure when put in college classes, since you wanted to get married in college, put it part of your marriage 101, and then do the elective, and then the second and the third year. Like put them kind of classes in college then, or high school.
So you feel like with the pre-education, you can just throw people together? I feel like you can absolutely
throw people together. No, I don't think throw people together. I think
they have a connection. If they have a connection, first of all, nobody can throw you into anybody else.
Correct.
But if you decide that you want to join into something with somebody, that's of course completely up to you. but I feel like you really won't know anything until it happens. Like there's no like pre-class. Like how many prerequisites do we take in college, and then we get to our major and it's like, damn, what the fuck?
It helped build the blocks though. It was building blocks though. When I did my prerequisites for my major, it helped build up to the major, to the classes from after my major.
That shit. I feel like I forgot most of that shit. So,
Oh yeah, no, it helps provide building blocks for my major. And again, for the prenatal, that helped me as well.
Let me get drugs. Sis. Final thought.
Just have a good night, everybody. I guess I'll see you next Tuesday.
Word. Mary.
We need to keep trying to build stronger Black families to help our Black little boys and girls.
Word. Ro.
The remedy to fix the Black community is to teach our children about the country that they live in and how to survive in it.
Word. Q.
I'm with a Black woman for real. My baby Chocolate. Y'all be safe.
Word.
Sorry.
No, my bad. Go ahead.
They's like, ha ha, I know that's right. Big up. My final thought is Black people open a book, read, educate yourself, understand politics, understand legislation, understand your people, understand who you are, understand where you came from so you can know where you're going. Just educate yourself. Education is so pivotal, so that you can break the shackles of your mind off.
Word. Mike.
We have everything we need as a community to succeed. We got Black colleges, Black banks, chambers of commerce, businesses, apps, politicians. And it's really just, we need to start supporting each other and being unapologetically Black.
Word. Mr. White.
Let's continue to improve our communication with each other. Let's continue to show each other grace, because Black men are worth it, Black women are worth it, and together there's nothing we can't do.
Yeah, man. 100% agreed, man. I think all the sentiments tonight were valid because a lot of people provided some substantive thought behind them, regardless if you agree or not. Right? I think entertainment is in disagreement, but at the end of the day, you still got to hear it. I think that's the key. Yeah. So, I know Adrian touched on it, but I don't think the church is the answer. But if we can agree on a particular set of instructions, I think we would be much better off. I'll give you guys one gem. You could throw it out if you want to. If you go to Exodus 22, verse 16, sex is marriage. I wish I would have known that before I start busting all these chicks down. It's a lot of them too.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Imagine how much different life would be if we all knew that and conducted ourselves in that way. You feel me? Just a little something. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We out.